Now, until now we have seen the difference between power electronics and linear electronics. Now, let us see how the conversion to our required form of power can be achieved. If we know the devices, if we know the operations of power devices, and if we know modern technologies like digital processing, etc., the energy can be gained in accordance with our desire if we know the modern digital processing technologies and functioning working of the power devices. So, the conversion of power can be achieved by our knowledge. So why should we take interest in power electronics? See, we know better that linear electronics deal with very small amount of voltage levels and current levels. But in case of power electronics, we are converting the energy in by with the help of smart waves. Okay. So in case of power electronics, the we work from milliwatts to megawatts. From milliwatts to megawatts, we convert the energy in one form to our required form. So that's why the power electronics is a branch which is very interesting branch. So power electronics is the study of SMPS, again converters, again inverters, again replacement of with power conversion system. Again, it not only brings the miniaturizing but also better performance. Miniaturization, it means we are decreasing the volume, bulkiness of the device, still we are achieving more and more power. So, as we have seen in case of simple diode, in case of linear electronics, the diode was formed simply by connecting two junctions to each other. Okay, on p-type substrate or n-type substrate, if you are using n plus substrate, n substrate, or n-type of silicon wafer, or any semiconductor wafer, and upon that if you grow the another types of material, that means suppose p-type material as a substrate you are using, if you grow n-type of epitaxial layer over that, on that will be, there will be p-n junction formed, and that p-n junction would be or is nothing but the power diode. But sorry, the junction PN junction is linear diode or small signal diode. But in case of power diode, to handle a large amount of power, we have to make we have to make advancement or modification in case of simple diode. Okay. So what modification we will be doing, that as the modification will be according to the diagram shown in this slide. So what we are looking at, the diagram is of power diode, constructional diagram of power diode, and in this power diode, as we are observing that in between p type and n type material there is another type of layer, and that layer is n minus layer. See, P plus means excessive or excess amount of P-type material is added to the device. In case of excess type of material or P-type material is excessively added to P-type device, okay, or P-type substrate I will like to say. In case of N plus, it is overloaded with electrons or n-type impurity is added in extra level to n type of material, that is n plus. Excessive doping levels are there if it is n plus type of material. But in case of n minus material, the electrons are added in very small level or doping level concentration is very low, and it forms n minus layer. So excluding part of this doping level concentration, n minus, let us proceed further, that n minus layer is the layer which is called as drip layer, which is added to the power diode. So in case of power diode, there will be addition of one layer which is called as n minus layer, and this n minus layer is called as drip layer, and this drip layer will take care of handling more and more voltages. So this is the picture showing you the linear electronic devices. So LEDs are there. Again, here are few diodes. Again, transistors are there, and again here is Schottky diode, and many more devices are there. Again, tunnel diode, varactor diodes, crystal diode. So these are the types of diode. Okay, these are the linear electronic devices. Now the device you are looking at is the high power diode, which handles very large amount of diode, and its construction is according to the slide which we have gone through earlier. Now this is again one more type of power diode. Okay, the diodes which we see in laboratories, those are very small black colored and silver ring diodes. Black colored with silver ring diodes. This diode is power diode which can handle very large amount of current. Again, we can see these are the resistances which can handle very low amount of power to very large amount of power. As you can see, volume of those resistances which are of very high valued power, those are having extra volume than that of others which handle very small level amount of current. So this was the introduction and pictures of the power devices. In next lecture we will be looking at a few power devices in detail. So thank you.